Hi, today is June 5th, 2023, and here are my poems for the day. The first one is poem number 915 for the year, Abstract Pattern. I looked around, then looked down at an abstract pattern on the ground. I saw a dancer, free and loose, just below a hangman's noose, body connected to the tree by a long rope, but he was free. When I look down below my feet, I never know what I will meet. Poem number 916, The Thought. She had the thought, but wondered whether she wanted to say it, or whether she wanted to send it, or whether she would try to make amends, or whether it would blow over if she just let the time pass, or whether she would give way to anger or frustration or sadness. But where she landed was to just let go of it. She acknowledged her lack of control and just let go, and let it go, and it left. I wish I could do that. Poem number 917, Drunk Drink. The drink sat on a bar waiting to be drank. The drink was a drink of Irish whiskey and was already quite drunk. The drunk drink was not looking forward to being drank. But when it happened and the drink was drank, the drink was happy to find that it was still drunk. Poem number 918, Not a Grocery List. I am so glad I'm not a grocery list. How fucking awful would that be? To just be a list of different things that someone needed to pick up from the supermarket? Fuck that. What kind of bullshit existence is that? I don't believe in reincarnation, but if I were to come back as a fucking grocery list, I hope somebody fucking shoots me, or at the very least takes me to the supermarket as soon as possible and buys all the shit that is written on me and then gets rid of me or deletes me, like if I was a grocery list on someone's phone, which may sound worse, but would actually be better because once I was deleted, I'd be gone. But if I were a grocery list on a piece of paper, forget it. I'd be fucked. I'd get put in the recycling or in the garbage with the fucking shit from last night that they didn't finish eating. God fucking damn it, that sounds so fucking horrible. The next time you find me feeling sorry for myself, just remind me that I'm not a goddamn fucking grocery list. Thank fucking God. Poem number 19, this is the last poem of the day, poem number 919, Gratitude List. If I were to write a gratitude list and wrote down all the things that I am grateful that I am not, that list would be more than 1,000 miles long. Because I'm not just glad that I'm not a grocery list, I'm also glad I'm not an air conditioner or a humidifier or a refrigerator or an old t-shirt or an electrical socket or a plate. I might not mind being a cup, but a saucer? Fuck that. A working fireplace might be a nice thing to be, but not a bullshit decorative fireplace. Fuck being that. Not a fork or a knife. Wait, a spoon? Fuck no, I don't want to be a spoon or a screwdriver, the drink, or the tool. I don't want to be a fucking tool, a tape measure, a fucking trowel, or a garden hose. Jesus, fuck. There are so many things it would be so awful to fucking be. Oh, I just thought of that song. Paul Simon would rather be a hammer than a nail, rather a sparrow than a snail, rather a forest than a street. I think he got those right, but I'd rather not be any of those things, and I also wouldn't want to be a swan. I'm glad I'm a person and not a swan. And once again, I've gone on too long, but one more obvious thing. I'm really fucking glad I'm not a gratitude list. Boy, would I be fucking pissed if I were a fucking gratitude list. All right, thank you. I appreciate you. Yeah, I do. I appreciate you. Oh, show, Saturday, the 10th, at the LGBT Center. Yeah, you know. Anyway, we can look it up.